Yeah, everyone's kind of like gone through the looking glass on this stuff and playing both sides. He has like a whole Dropbox dossier that he spreads around with evidence against Virginia. He is like the #1 Virginia attacker. And many of those, I mean, I mentioned this, but like many of this stuff that he's amplifying has then been like reposted and further amplified by members of the Maxwell family and the associated hashtag Free Ghislaine accounts, which I think like are either bots or all run by members of the Maxwell family.
Yeah, I mean,
or bots run by the Maxwell family.
Really similar. I get a very similar vibe off of these, I guess, to like some of the, remember the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff?
Yes.
To some of those accounts where you're like, there's no way a human being is running this. This is like, you'd have to be like a total schizophrenic crazy person because this is just nuts.
People say crazy shit online.
Yeah,
and
true.
People, especially stan culture, influencing these sort of the way people view these things. Although I'm like, who are you a stan of? Like Prince Andrew? It makes no sense.
Yeah. So one of the people that's been like really instrumental, I think most instrumental in amplifying Tonks's insane. By the way, we read through these dossiers.
I didn't read all of them.
I didn't read all.
There's so many.
Some of them were just like court documents or whatever. Tonks's whole thing is that Virginia was in cahoots with these lawyers to basically extort people.
Yeah.
Like this is just one massive extortion scheme by a teenage prostitute. That is their story and they're sticking through it to it. One of the most prominent boosters of this story is a woman named Lady Victoria Hervey. This woman is a nut.
Yeah. She's I guess she calls herself a British socialite. I need to she's an ex-model. I'm going to need some more citations there. But she dated Prince Andrew back in the 90s and is basically one of the only people left on Prince Andrew Island. She is just still a vocal defender of Prince Andrew. There literally is basically nobody on in British society except for Lady Victoria Hervey, who's like, Prince Andrew, we need justice for Prince Andrew. She is also a QAnon person.
She is, and a former contestant on Love Island, I believe, too.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was going to say that she, you put a little image of her from her Instagram here. I do feel in Andy Cohen's hands, some magic could be made here.
Definitely.
But, the political climate has changed.
She was an it girl at some point in the 90s.
I mean, so who wasn't?
Was there, Liz, you know more about this than me. We had a surplus of it girls in the 1990s.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was kind of when it was when a little bit of the industry of calling everyone it girls was kind of a thing.
I know. I'm like,
but also in the UK, because it's also, remember, in Britain, this is the Britpop moment, mid to late 90s. The UK is having a big cultural, they're very culturally relevant.
Yes.
Huge, really.
The last gasp of the lion.
It kind of was. I do feel bad, but it really was, an important moment. Not just Spice Girl. I mean, there's so much. I mean, even, Tony Blair bringing it all across the world. Anyway, there were a lot of looky-loos into British society. And just socialites were, in New York and in London, it was kind of a big thing.
Yeah.
Until the Hilton girls.
I'm assuming that's where she maybe came into contact with Ghislaine at some point.
Obviously.
But
sure.
Yeah, she dated Prince Andrew.
Also the family connections.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, they would know each other.
Yeah.
She is, I got to tell you, that picture is just so crazy. The one on Instagram, yeah. But Liz, you should read the caption out. I mean, this is just a sample caption from February 2021.
How is everybody doing? I know this past year has been apocalyptic for many, and it's been a time to really filter out good versus evil in so many ways. But what I've personally learned from everything has been mind-blowing. Having had time to really research, I love when girls talk about researching.
You mean read Instagram stories?
Having had time to really research and analyze situations going on and not letting myself be blinded and brainwashed by the MSM, parentheses, mainstream media. Hollywood is like a bunch of MK Ultra zombies walking around. You see, I used to be someone that watched CNN and believed what I saw. BLM, global mass voter fraud, Hollywood's dark satanic cults, Wall Street, the Federal Reserve are finally being exposed. Child trafficking, adrenochrome, the cabal is finally falling. Enjoy the ride. I actually think that could be read like to the like REM beat.
Dude, imagine getting into QAnon in February 2021.
I mean, is that not the saddest thing you've ever heard?
It's so sad. You are so, sweetheart.
Babe,
you
we were
are
there
late.
in 2016.
You are so late on this. You are so late on this. But I think Victoria Hervey is a very interesting person in this because she's still like totally accepted by large swaths of, I guess you would call it like right-wing culture.
Well, that's not surprising.
I'm sorry. This is like I'm sorry. If one of you came to me
but
and
like
you were
Mike Cernovich has said this kind of shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing is like,
She's not like going to the Met Gala
these
on
people
Monday.
are fucking schizophrenic. I'm sorry.
But
like,
also they're
like,
trash. She's trash.
they're trashy schizophrenics.
Do you know how many like sad British aristocrat trash there is? It's like, first of all, it's all of it, obviously. But I mean, look at this. She was on Love Island.
She was on
Love
Love
Island. This is
Island.
not a serious person.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein.